Good afternoon. I'm Saritha Kumari, Assistant Professor in EEE Department, working in Institute of Aeronautical Engineering College, Dundigal, Hyderabad. I'm going to start the course, Electrical Power Transmission Systems. Before going into the actual course, first I'm going to explain today my lecture on OBE, that is Outcome Based Education. So, what is this OBE, Outcome Based Education? So before this, we have traditional education, which is nothing but the faculty. The faculty will give the source of information the student to get pass in the exam and get good marks. That is a traditional education. This outcome based education, for the first point we can see institutions adopting OBE, trying to bring changes to curriculum by dynamically adapting to the requirements of different stakeholders like students, parents, industries, and recruiters. So this is the education. Um, this is the education. I mean, to take the uh, take the inputs from these four areas: students, parents, industry personnel, and recruiters. Now, the OBE is all about feedback and outcomes. So, it is all about they take the feedback from these four areas: students, parents, industry people, and also the recruiters. And also, it is the outcome, that means the based on the output, the result the student attained. So based on that, so it is all about these two things. And then there are four levels of outcomes from OBE: program educational objectives, PEOs, program outcomes, POs, program specific outcomes, PSOs, course outcomes, COs. Why this OBE? Why this OBE is required? So, first thing, international recognition and global employment opportunities. So, for the graduates, for the students, more employable and innovative graduates with the professional soft skills and social responsibility and ethics, better visibility and reputation of the technical institution, and improving the commitment and involvement of all stakeholders, enabling graduates to excel in their profession and accomplish greater heights in their careers, and last, preparing graduates for the leadership positions, and also challenges to face the challenges, okay, and also making aware of the opportunities in the technology development. And the benefits of OBE for faculty members. So, what are the benefits of OBE for faculty members? Faculty members are referred to as change of agency in OBE basically, and teaching will become a far more creative and innovative career. Uh, Faculty members will no longer feel the pressure of having to be source of all knowledge, and faculty members shape the thinking and vision of students towards a course. So first we see about this program educational objectives, PEOs. Basically, the PEOs should be defined by the head of the department in consultation with the faculty members. So PEOs basically prepared by the head of the department of that particular branch, that may be CSE or EEE and so on. So in consultation with their faculty members. And POs are a promise by the department to the aspiring students about what they will achieve once they join the program. And PO assessment is not made compulsory by NBA, as it is quite difficult to measure Indian contest. They're telling, okay, so this PO assessment is not made compulsory. by NBA. And NBA assessors usually do not ask for PEO assessment. And also PEOs can be written from different perspectives like career, technical competency, and behavior. So these are the three major perspectives. So while preparing PEOs, the head of the department keep in mind these three things: career, technical competency, and behavior. Then, while writing the PEOs, do not use the technical terms as it will be read by prospective students who wants to join the program. So, generally PEOs do not contain the technical terms, and there are 3 to 4 PEOs are recommended. So, generally the number of PEOs are 3 or 4. Example, in our college, IARE college, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering College, Electrical and Electronics Engineering department, having the following PEOs. There are 4 PEOs. So the first PEO is mainly talks about the success in electrical engineering, uh, and second PEO talks about industrial awareness and research, and 3 PO3, it talks about the successful employment and professional ethics. And last fourth one, being a leader, professional and societal environment. These are the PEOs for the EEE department in IARE. Then program outcomes. So the program outcomes POs. So first thing, this program outcomes uh, are they are broad in scope and be able to do at the end of the program. So that is a PO, program outcome. So it is a broad generally the statement, and also it tells about what the student should be able to by the end of the program. And POs are to be in line with the graduate attributes as specified in the Washington Accord. POs are to be specific, measurable, and achievable. And NBA has defined 12 POs, and you need not define those POs by yourself, but it is common for all institutions in India. So the program outcomes POs are given by the NBA. So they are um, not defined by the particular institute. So the POs are common to all institutions in the India. Here we can see the those 12 POs. So first one, PO 1, it tells about the engineering knowledge. Engineering knowledge. So it nothing but applying the knowledge of mathematics, science, engineering fundamentals. Okay, so that is to the solution of complex problems. So that is nothing but first basic knowledge, engineering knowledge, up using the knowledge of mathematics, science, engineering fundamentals. And PO2 is about the problem analysis. PO2 is it talks about the problem analysis. That means how to analyze a particular problem. So that is what it talks about. The next PO3, it talks about the design or development of solutions. So that is about the PO. That is the PO3, developing the solutions, designing the solutions for a particular problem. So that is all PO3. And PO4 is conduct investigations of complex problems. PO4 is it is about the complex problems. So investigations of the complex problems. So that is all PO4. And PO5 is a modern tool usage. Modern tool, okay, using of modern tools like that means, as we know, create, select modern engineering and software and IT tools, okay, including prediction modeling to complex engineering activities. Okay, so this is the modern tool usage. Next, PO6 is the engineer and society. So apply reasoning, okay, that is for the societal benefits. And then PO7 is about the environment, and it talks about environment and sustainability. And PO8, it talks about the ethics. PO9, it talks about the individual and teamwork. PO9 talks about the individual and teamwork, how to work individual as well as with a team. Next, PO10, communication. It is about the it is about communicating, how to communicate with the excuse. So PO10 is about the communication, how to communicate with the fellow students, or how to communicate with the professionals. Next, PO11 talks about the project management and finance, how to manage the project, okay, and also related financial matters. Next, PO12 about the lifelong learning. It tells about the lifelong learning. So next, program specific outcomes. Program specific outcomes. So program specific outcomes also prepared by the head of the department in consultation with the faculty members. So the program specific outcomes for the triple E department, again here it is mentioned. There are three PSOs under IARE institute only. So there are three PSOs. First one, design, develop, fabricate, commission of the electrical systems involved in electrical power generation, transmission, distribution, and utilization. So that is the one first step. Uh, so all the electrical basic things are related, designing, developing the all the parameters. Next, second PSO2 is about the focus on the components of electrical drives with its converter type topologies for energy conversion management and auditing in specific applications of industry and sustainable rural development. So that is about the PSO2. Next, PSO3, gain the hands-on competency skills in PLC automation, process controllers. So here this is now talking about the hands-on experience on the PLC automatic program logic controllers and human machine interface and so on. So this is the PSO3. So this is about the program specific outcomes. So next, course outcomes. About course outcomes, COs. So basically, what is meant by a course outcome? And it is actually basically it is prepared by the instructor, particular faculty member. So and here a course outcome is a formal statement of what students are expected to learn in a course. Okay, so this talks about the what students are expected to learn. Okay, and when creating course outcomes, remember that outcomes should clearly state what students will do or produce to determine, demonstrate their learning. So that is a okay. Next, course learning outcome statements refer to the specific knowledge, practical skills, and professional development and attitudes. So then, while preparing course outcomes, um, we need to uh, keep in mind that um, there are 8 to 12 statements for the entire course generally, and they focus on overarching knowledge and skills rather than small details. And relationship of course outcome to the program outcome. There is a relationship. There is a relationship of there is for the course outcome and program outcome. So that is given by the course outcome link the program outcome using the following formula. What the student should be able to plus behavior plus resulting evidence. So first thing is what the student should be able to do uh, after learning that course, and plus behavior, okay, and then resulting evidence. So this is the formula. This is the that means students should be able to what to do, and that is a behavior, and resulting evidence means how they can do that. Okay, so what they can do, what and how they can do, that is the resulting evidence. So that is nothing but behavior plus resulting evidence. And for example, you can use the following template to help you. Okay, so there, so see that this is the thing, course articulation matrix. There is a COPO, course articulation matrix mapping. So see that here this matrix shows the relationship between course outcome and program outcome. Uh, and this matrix, of course, I mentioned in the last slide, there is a relationship between course outcome and program outcome using the formula. Students should be able to plus behavior plus resulting evidence. That is how the course outcome statements are written. Now there is a matrix which clearly indicates the relationship between both of them, course outcome and program outcome. This is what I'm telling now. So that is a matrix called course articulation, COPO, course articulation matrix. So the second point tells this matrix strongly indicates whether the students are able to achieve the course learning objectives. And matrix can be used for any course and is a good way to evaluate a course syllabus. And the and the table below next we have info gives that information how the action verbs used in the POs. Okay, so see here. So here we can see there is a type technical and non-technical, technical, non-technical, and POs from 1 to 12, and action verbs for POs, action verbs in POs, and Bloom's levels for POs also mentioned. So here we can see for the technical type. For the technical type, generally they use POs numbered from 1 to 5, only 1 to 5. So in those, the action verbs for POs are the we can see in the table. Okay, apply, identify. These are the various action verbs they use for each PO. Okay, and Bloom's levels. Okay, as we know, there are 6 Bloom levels. Okay, so that is mentioned as L1, L2, L3, L4, L5, L6. So first Bloom's level is knowledge. Second Bloom's level is understand. Um, Third level is apply. Fourth level is analyze. Fifth one is evaluate, sixth one is create. So these are the six Bloom's levels. So they have mentioned accordingly for each PO what is a Bloom's level. Then for COs, Bloom's levels for COs also mentioned. Bloom's L1 to L4 for theory courses and L1 to L5 for laboratory and L1 to L6 for mini project and main project. Okay, this is about the technical course and non-technical courses. Generally the POs are mapped are PO 6 to PO 12. So there is a thumb rule they are telling. So for all this non-technical courses, how we can map using which type of action verbs. Next, the assessment criteria. About the assessment criteria from for the uh, for the student result. So here that means there is assessment for the student to test the student learning. So here there is a direct assessment tool, indirect assessment tool. Under direct assessment tool, there are internal exams, that is CAE exams, continuous internal evaluation, and AAT, alternative assessment tool, and assignments, laboratory exams, semester end examinations, SCE, seminar, mini project, major project, and indirect assessment tool. Under that we have course and survey, end semester OBE feedback, graduate exit survey. So these are indirect assessment tool. Okay, they collect the course and survey from the students and also feedback at the end of the semester and again and also graduate exit survey. And here this assessment level, uh, how they how they take the attainment level, that is explained here. For internal exam, CIE exams plus AAT, out of 100 marks, that is given for 40 marks, 40 marks, total 40 marks. In that 20 is for CIE and 20 is for AAT. So and here the threshold level they take 60% minimum. So for that threshold level, if at least 70% attempted students exceed the threshold level, then the attainment level is 3. And second level, if at least 60 to 69% of attempted students exceed the threshold level, then if the level is 1, if at least 50 to 59% of attended students exceed the threshold level. Next, about semester end exams, um, for the total marks, maximum marks 60, and threshold level here they take 50% minimum. And here the attainment level is given high 3 when at least 70% of attempted students exceed threshold level, and level 2 is given when at least 60 to 69% of attempted students exceed threshold level, and level 1 is given at least 50 to 59% of attempted students exceed threshold level. And here assessment of course outcome. Assessment of course outcome is given like this in the form of CO attainment. So that is calculated as like this. So they take two parameters A1 and B1. A1 is under internal assessment CIE plus AAT, and B1 second parameter B1 are term a constant, or we can say from the for the SE and semester end exams. So the finally the CO attainment is calculated as 40% of the internal exam assessment plus 60% of the semester end exams. So that is what 0.4 A1 plus 0.6 B1. So from that they will check the CO attainment. So finally, OBE. we can summarize that it involves this outcome based education, designing the curriculum. First thing, designing the curriculum from the inputs from the various areas, students, parents, industry people, and recruiters. Then second level is implementation of that curriculum, implementation, and third is assessment and evaluation of the curriculum. So we have just seen how the assessment is done. So that is a third level, and fourth level, revision or enhancement of curriculum. So that is a fourth level. Again, there is a enhancement or revision of the curriculum. This is all OBE includes. So that's all for today. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.